Simpson, an anchor from our station in Washington, D.C., WJLA, ABC 7. It's so great to have you here.
I am thrilled to be here.
I was on your show down in Washington, D.C., and you were so great. We had such a good time. We wanted you to come up here.
That was amazing. I had no idea that you were serious about
when I invited her actually on the air when I was down on her program, and I don't think you actually believed me.
No, I totally did.
You were like, oh, yeah, sure, that'd be great.
Punked. I was like, Anderson Cooper came to D.C. on my show and is punking me, trying to make me look crazy.
No, I'm very glad you're here.
I'm thrilled to be here.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Hope you're having a good day, everybody. We've got a really great show for you. Very funny actress and comedian Judy Greer is here. She's terrific. She's on a new play called Dead Accounts with Katie Holmes. Also, it's our Frugal Friday, so we're going to meet an extreme couponer. I love extreme couponers because I always learn something new. Her top three, she's going to give her top 3 tips to slash your grocery bills, and her last item that you should never, ever pay full price for. So.
Oh, some really good tips coming up today. I, myself, am very frugal.
Yes,
I know that you're frugal as well.
My friends call me cheap. I say I'm thrifty.
No, thrifty is,
yes. I like the word thrifty.
It's a good thing. All right, so I wanted to bring you something. I'm so excited to be here. I did a little shopping for you at the dollar store.
Oh, okay.
And I found some things that were really just screaming Anderson. This I thought would be perfect for the holidays. It's a frosty tie. And the best part is, it plays a little bit of music.
Wow.
Isn't that great? I thought it'll bring out the color in your eyes.
Yeah, wow.
And then another thing.
I'm really amazed this only costs $1.
You could get things at the dollar store.
It's amazing,
Anywhere else.
Yeah, this is real polyester, I think.
I think so. I think so. Nice. Guard that carefully.
I like ties that have writing on it. Season's greetings that have messages that broadcast a message. Very festive.
Very festive. And then also, I know how you feel on the train when people take off their shoes and don't have any socks on.
I told a story recently. I was on my Big Mac meal, which is my big treat for myself, my #1 meal from McDonald's, was ruined by a guy on the Amtrak train coming back from Washington one night. He flipped off his feet, and he had big his shoes, and he had big like Hobbit feet, no socks on. They were flapping around. It really grossed me out.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yes. So I thought it would be good for you to keep these close.
Oh,
and
I like that.
if ever you have another encounter with naked toes, you
just
can
give the person.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
You know,
I like that idea.
Caring. You can help them help you.
I like that.
Okay.
Lots of good things. Cold remedies, a little Zen garden. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you so much.
So all things I found at the local dollar store.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
A little something to remember me by.
I'll keep that here. Keep that here. So, you know, this show is live always, and sometimes we have guests or co-hosts who can't be here live when we're live, and so we tape a show live. After we do this show live, we do an extra show that's live in front of a studio audience that we tape over the course of an hour, but we play it on a later date. So we did that with Kathy Lee and Hoda from the Today Show the other day for a show that's going to be on next Tuesday. This is just a quick shot of us. We obviously had wine for them because, you know,
but of course,
they like to drink.
Where's my wine this morning?
Well, they like to drink a glass or 5. And so I am not a drinker. But you know, just to be in the festive spirit, I had a glass as well. Anyway, they got me to drink. And I warned them if I drank this glass of wine, I would get drunk. And I drank maybe 4 sips of that wine. I had like half the glass. I was drunk. And very quickly, by the end of the first 15, I'd had the entire glass, and I was slurring my words.
Oh my goodness!
I actually ended up having to take a nap after the show.
Just sleep it off.
Yeah. The worst was I actually had a meeting with my boss over at CNN after the show, so I had to be like. I went over to CNN. I was like, I have to sober up before meeting with my boss.
Right, so, you were hungover.
Yeah, it was really pathetic.
I expect more of it.
I know.
Out of you, Anderson.
Yeah, you guys had never seen me like that.
We said to Kathy Lee and Hoda backstage it was our only chance to get you drunk on a show, and so they did their jobs.
They did their jobs. They certainly did.
They did it well.
They actually. No, I'm not encouraging it. But I'm not proud.
You had more than 4 sips.
No, I had half the glass and I started to feel...
it was like a bottle.
Well,
and the truth comes out.
It was not. But anyway, we had a great time with them. That's going to be on Tuesday. They talked about it yesterday on Today's Show, so take a look.
The only Anderson Cooper that I knew of was the 360 Degrees Anderson Cooper, who's a very fine reporter. I had no idea what like a party animal he can be. He's a very cheap date. That's for one thing. We did get him a little tipsy. Oh, no.
No,
gone.
No, he kept saying it throughout the show. I think I'm buzzed.
It was true. It was very sad.
Good for you. You know, sometimes it's good to just let your hair down.
Yes,
have a good time.
Let the proverbial hair down. But it was embarrassing because I did find myself slurring and I mean all like the typical things. And then during commercial breaks, I would go out and talk to the audience, and I would just tell long, boring stories. And finally, all the producers were like, "Wrap it up! My God, you're a boring drunk." And the other thing they did, which you were dancing before the show with folks in the audience. You're a very good dancer, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Kathy Lee and Hoda also started dancing and there you are dancing, Cynné. There you are.
I was dancing with Jeff, and Jeff's got those moves like Jagger.
Yes.
Jeff's right here.
Jeff is audience member right here.
Thanks for cutting the rug with me, Jeff.
So Jeff was also here, happened to be here for the show with Hoda and Kathy Lee, and he was dancing with them. We have that they talked about that as well. Take a look.
Here's what happened before the show started. We had a little funky dance party.
Here's the video of you guys. Look at this. Look at this video over here.
There was music, by the way.
Video. That's fantastic.
I was spanking it.
I'm going to go over it. So.
All right. I love
so Jeff is back with us today.
Very nice. Work it.
So Jeff, did you get a lot of reaction when that was on the Today Show?
Okay, so I'm in New York, just like having a good week. You know, I'm walking through New York. And all of a sudden, I started getting Facebook notifications that friends of mine from all over the country were like, "Did I just see you on the Today Show?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not at the Today Show." And they're like, "No, Kathy Lee was spanking you." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "That show hasn't even aired yet," because they told us, it would be on later. And so I was confused. And then I own a cheerleading gym in Oklahoma. And one of my moms videotaped it, put it on Facebook. And everyone kept sharing it all over the country.
Oh, wow.
And so my daughter was, mortified. Madison posted on her Facebook, "My dad was dancing, ... on national television."
No, but this gives
I'm clearly a good dancer.
To the whole thing. You own a cheerleading gym, so
well, I don't do the dances.
But you should. Clearly you should.
And by the way, no daughter wants to see her dad being spanked on television.
Seriously.
Especially by Kathy Lee.
My whole goal coming to the show is I thought, hopefully I'll get to take a picture with Anderson Cooper in the photo booth, and he could tweet it out, and I'll be famous. I had no idea that dancing before the show would be crazy.
Sensation.
Yes, And we'll take a picture later on if we haven't already. So a lot of dancing. And again, that show airs on Tuesday. So we always like to look at new products on this program. We've had some ridiculous ones, the ostrich pillow and all sorts of things. Anyway, there is a new product for I don't even know how to describe it appropriately. It's for long distance couples, and it's when couples haven't been together for a while and they want to be able to have enjoyment with each other, long distance. So it's an app on the phone with also an external massage device. So take a look at the commercial for this thing.
Samantha and Kevin are a lovely couple from San Francisco, but recently, Kevin has moved to New York. Distance affects their relationship. Now, with Vibes, they can have their intimacy back, even though they are thousands of miles apart. They can text each other and share their lovely photos with each other, simply using their phone. The best part is, Samantha can connect her Vibe Ease external massager to her phone through a Bluetooth connection. And Kevin can then use the Vibe Ease app to give Samantha a nice massage through her massager. Awesome, isn't it?
I mean,
what just happened there? It started off with Samantha and Kevin being such a nice couple.
Samantha and Kevin were a very nice couple, and then they got very dirty very quickly. I just love the ad where they're like, Kevin and Samantha, and then they put the phones down, and then all of a sudden this massaging device enters the picture. Anyway, we've got to take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the First 15. behalf of my co-host for today, Cynné Simpson, anchor of Good Morning Washington from our Washington, D.C. Station WJLA, ABC 7. It's great to have you here.
I'm thrilled to be here. What an amazing audience you have.
So, the other day on the program, Andy Cohen was here, and we mentioned this this new music video that's gone viral. Remember that video Friday by Rebecca Black that was so annoying? Friday, Friday. That one of those songs gets stuck in your head. I came to have it be stuck in my head for a long time, but there's a new one of those things. It's by a young woman. What's her name?
Westbrook.
Nicole Westbrook, and it's a Thanksgiving song. And she's actually going to be on the program next week. So I'm very excited about that.
Score.
But I just,
She's so cute.
I just want to give you a little taste. It's basically by the same producing company, I guess, that created the Friday song. So this is the Thanksgiving song. Take a look.
Give 'em thanks, y'all. Oh, 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 it's Thanksgiving. We're gonna have a good time. Oh, 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 it's Thanksgiving. We are gonna have a good time. The turkey, eggs, potatoes, eggs. We are gonna have a good time.
So,
that's great.
Yeah.
I love singing in the chicken leg or the turkey leg. Thanksgiving.
She's singing into she's singing into a turkey wing or turkey leg.
Yes.
And if you notice, the only adult is this poor man who they make dress up like a chicken. And it's like it's like there's some weird like post-apocalyptic Lord of the Flies world where there are no adults. It's all children having Thanksgiving together.
But the big chicken.
Except for this one man dressed as a chicken.
It's a little creepy.
It's a little creepy, I find.
Yeah. But the song itself, I think, is great. It's catchy.
Well, I don't know if great is really the word I would use. Catchy, yes, in the same way that Friday will stick in your head and grow like a tumor.
A tumor.
Yeah, no, I say that.
I think we have to give props. This girl's 12 years old, though. It's
is she 12?
Yeah,
I know. Listen,
really
I wish her the best.
Very talented.
We will welcome her with open arms.
We welcome her with open arms. I'm very excited that she's going to be here. Is she going to perform the song?
Yes.
Wow.
You're in it.
Her turkey
She's going to
leg.
perform the song. Okay, I might have to be in it. I might have to try to work my way. Maybe I'll be the sole adult in this post-apocalyptic work. So
you could be the turkey.
I could very easily be the turkey. Yes, I'm. Yes.
Turkey.
Exactly. So there was another video, by the way, that video has now like, I don't know, 6 million hits? 8 million hits.
Oh my God.
It had 5 million just like 2 days ago, and it's now got 8 million hits. So we're all going to work for this woman someday.
Exactly. That's telling you something.
Exactly. There's another person who has tried to get in on this whole viral video idea, and that is Octomom.
But of course.
Yes, I know.
Of course.
And can you imagine being someone who every time the name is mentioned, an audience groans? So anyway, Octomom's kids have put out a video for Christmas, and it doesn't have quite the same energy that the Thanksgiving video has. We're going to show it to you. To me, and I say this with concern, it looks more like a hostage video.
Oh,
a little bit. It looks like a desperate cry for help from these children. Like, just watch this. They don't look like they're having a good time. It looks to me like they are sending a message with their eyes like, somebody please come and get us. Anyway, take a look at their new video.
We just waiting on Christmas, countdown for Christmas, and we are so ready. Mama told me that Santa is coming. At school we love to watch, at school we love to learn. And now I'm just waiting for Christmas to come. Waiting on Christmas Day.
I mean,
oh my God!
Am I wrong?
That just broke my heart.
I know. It's like they're all like, we're just waiting on Christmas. And look at the eyes.
Christmas from the orphanage.
I know. It's like, please help us. Look at that picture.
But Mom is in rehab right now, so...
I expect to suddenly hear Sally Struthers' voice, like, asking for money for donations.
Exactly.
Look at, there's no one... I mean, okay, she's smiling because she's too young to know any better. But all the others who are sort of a conscious age are like, get me out of this house.
Help me. Help me. It reminds me of the movie Annie. Like, they want to say, like, the sun will come out tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah, it's really, so anyway, I don't know how many hits that one's going to get.
I'm sure there will be plenty of curiosity about it.
I guess. I also saw the tweets from Solange Knowles, who is Beyonce Knowles' sister.
Her sister.
I guess was going through security at TSA, and she has a big afro. She has great hair. I love her hair.
She wears her hair naturally, so it's voluminous.
It looks fantastic. And so it's kind of a 70s throwback, and it looks really cool. Anyway, I guess the TSA searched her afro.
Right.
Because it's so big, they felt maybe there was something hiding in it. She tweeted, let's play a little game called What Did TSA Find in Solange's Fro? And then she said, my hair is not a storage drawer, although I guess I could hide a joint up in here.
She called it discrimination.
Discrimination, right.
Yeah. You know, that's a real sensitive situation. A lot of women do not like to have their hair touched.
I know that very well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
So I understand. I mean, I've been asking people what they think about it. Personally, I'm okay if it's for security.
Right, yeah.
Right? But, I don't want people all up in my hair like that. Well, and obviously she doesn't.
Princessology on Twitter says, this happened to me back in July. I was like, my weave is not a national security threat. And Melinda says, I had my hair in a ponytail. It was searched too, so not as racist. I'm Caucasian. This was at JFK last week.
Yeah,
I didn't
not
realize
necessarily a race
Yeah,
thing.
no, I just
Not
didn't realize that they
racist.
search people's hair. I mean, I guess.
If they feel that it's cavernous, that there's the potential, apparently, to
Thankfully, this is why
I
I do not have this this at TSA.
Yeah, consider yourself
I just show them
fortunate.
that it's a toupee, and I just go like, no, it's not a toupee. I just do that. Listen, we got a great show ahead. Actress and comedian Judy Greer is here. Very excited.
Great.
We'll be right back.